Before the malls and the fancy cafes sprung up in Calcutta, Chinatown was the gastronomic center of the city. For the 90s kids like me, Chinatown was the ultimate food destination.
চ্যানাটাউনে বেশি ভিড় হয়, কি ভিড় হয় খাবার জন্যে। ভোর 4টা বাজে হোটেল চলছে।
Calcutta is proud to have the only Chinatown in the country. But something was different in Chinatown during this visit of mine.
এখন তো চাইনিজ কম আছে, তখন চাইনিজ অনেক ছিল। এখন তো কমেই গেছে, গুনে গুনে হয়তো 1000-1200 হবে, তাও হবে কি সন্দেহ।
The Chinese, I realized, were disappearing from Chinatown.
Parents come here more than 100 years now. More than 100 years now.
So, what did they come here for?
For better life. Actually, that times in China now, people are very, very poor, not like now. That's why everyone's just find a leg to come over here.
My grandfather came in the 1930s.
And what did he do here?
He started this shop and he was selling some Chinese vegetables. Upstairs, we used to have this whole building all living by the Chinese people. But now they all moved out to Australia, USA, UK, and now only 2-3 families are left.
The vibrant food hub was backed by the Chinese community's expertise in leather. The area was the center of the leather business in the city, with hundreds of tanneries in its back alleys. But in 2004, the Supreme Court passed a verdict that banned leather tanning in Tangra.
Because of the pollutions, what the governments are saying, it's not wise to hear. That's why we have to shift. All like small factory, they shut down because they cannot go there.
The residents of Chinatown were forced to shut the doors of their tanneries, and the ones who didn't were forcefully evicted.
It's a big factory, and really some portion have been given to someone. That people is giving so much problem here. Then one fine day in the morning, they went for a morning walks. When they came back, they found all the doors broken, and everything has been taken away by them. And even the policeman came over, they couldn't do anything.
Why?
Because that man who is if I'm not wrong, they're having a very good power and all that.
Do you feel safe in Tangra? Like, or do you think that somebody can take over your place also the way that?
That is happening, you know. Future, nobody's know what is going to happen. When an incident happens, you will always think when it will come to my head.
There are many abandoned properties in Chinatown, but the most noticeable of them is the Pei Mei school that was built by the Chinese, for the Chinese, and followed Mandarin as a medium of instruction. Today it lies abandoned because the Chinese students have discovered better options.
The children in the school are in the English school, the Tomo school, Lama, Lolito House, Lolito Indadi, this assembly, ladies of Queen of Submission.
The young generation of Chinese aren't just rejecting a Chinese education, but also their city of birth. Many like Mrs. Lee's son have left Calcutta for more glamorous countries like the US, Canada, and Australia. And the rest have already made their plans.
Do
you like to stay in Calcutta or move out?
Move out.
Where?
Toronto, Canada. I have not decided that yet, no. Because people are just migrating over there, I think, to look for a better living standard and all that than India.
You don't want to stay in Calcutta after you there?
No,
Why?
it's too hot here.
They're asking me, you're Chinese Indian or Indian Chinese?
What does that?
I said, whether I'm Indian Chinese or Chinese Indian. But I'm Indian passport holder. I said, I don't know what I am. By feature, by everything, I'm Chinese. But then I was here for so long. Wherever we purchase everything, they're all Indians. We have a good relation, there's no doubt about it.
Still, I might say Calcutta is still best, the best. Even on all the world you go, you don't find that what is, maybe we are used to this place and the food and everything, you know.
We are Hakka people. Hakka means guest. They move from one generation to the other. One generation here, the next generation they want to go abroad, so they move out.
The next generation of the Chinese of Calcutta will probably take root in a different country. Just the way their ancestors once struck roots in Calcutta. Till then, the city has braced itself to say goodbye to the last of its Chinese. If you like the story of Calcutta's Chinatown, then please subscribe to 101 India on YouTube, follow 101 India on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for updates.
अभी एक बार मेरा मिसेस पढ़ाते जा रही है कि एनिमल्स बता रही है, लायन है। जब भी चिंपांजी आया, वो छोटा था, तो वो बोलता है, हाँ ये नाम से मुझे अंकल बुलाता है, मम्मी ये नाम से बुलाता है।
My nephew, he asked me, uncle, how is India? I say, India 1,000 times better. I say, Bombay, they have electricity train running. And your people train charcoal.